Hello everyone, this is Malton Schexnayder with the PT Practice Builder, and I'd like to welcome you to this short video today. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I turned 42 cents into $327,247 in annual revenue. Now to do this, what I did was I implemented a marketing concept that is referred to as a host-beneficiary relationship. Now, what is a host-beneficiary relationship? So let's look at a couple of examples. Have you ever noticed that when you get your Visa or American Express bill, that inside the billing envelope, there's usually a small flyer advertising some special airline or car rental or hotel deal? Well, this is a host-beneficiary relationship. You see, what happens is that the travel industry, whether it be a rental car or airlines or a hotel or whatever, works a deal out with Visa or American Express to essentially package their services together with the hopes that the offer will be strong enough to get the prospective buyer to pull out his credit card and reserve a car or make an airline reservation or a hotel reservation, whatever the case may be. And how about Disney and McDonald's? Have you ever noticed that when a new Disney movie comes out, McDonald's begins to carry the action figures or some other promotional gizmo from the movie? In both of these examples, one company is hosting the other company by way of some special packaging with the goal of selling more goods and services for both companies. So in the case of a physical therapy practice, what you would want to do is to look for businesses who already have the potential patients for your practice and work out a deal with them that benefits you both. So here's my real-life example of how I set up a host-beneficiary relationship for my practice. In this particular example, I had a patient who was the president of an insurance company that provided third-party administration for a self-insured large trucking company. The insurance company was looking to reduce costs, and the trucking company had numerous injury claims which were resulting in lost work time and huge medical expenses. So what I did was approach the insurance company and showed them how I could reduce the medical costs of the company they insured, which provided a major advantage to the insurance company as it as it would result in more accelerated case closure. The mechanism I used was a letter that I wrote and placed on the insurance company's letterhead that was then sent to the trucking company. And if you look down below this video, you'll see a link where you can download this actual letter that I wrote. Basically, the letter suggested to the trucking company that they consider utilizing my services, which would help them with their problem of lost work time and increased medical expenses. So over the course of a year, I tracked the cost savings results we were able to provide both the insurance company and the trucking company. So for the insurance company, we helped them double their case closure rate, and for the trucking company, we helped them achieve a 50% reduction in lost work time, a 45% reduction in direct medical costs, and an overall 15% reduction in healthcare premiums. So that was a total savings of $867,394. So definitely a win-win between the trucking company and the insurance company. And as far as my practice was concerned, here's what I realized. 139 new back cases, and incidentally, these are cases that I would have never had otherwise, 65 shoulder cases, and 17 knee cases. And for the first year of revenue, that totaled $327,247. Not too shabby for a 42-cent investment, and a little bit of time on my part putting the whole thing together. Okay, so in summary, here are a few of the rules you'll need to abide by in order to create a win-win relationship and put one of these host-beneficiary systems in place. So rule number one is that you want to be non-competitive with the host's products and services. It doesn't make any sense to offer something that a potential host company is already offering to their clients. So you probably wouldn't want to attempt to set up a host-beneficiary relationship with say a chiropractor's office, for example, unless it was something a chiropractor wasn't already offering. Number two is that you do not want to take away any income or profits from the host. Seems reasonable, right? So in the case of the insurance company, I helped them close twice as many cases as they were doing before. But if I had doubled the number of cases that were on their docket, that would be an example where I would be taking away profits from the host, because the longer a case stays open for an insurance company, the more money they're forking out. Number three is that you want your services to augment the host's profits. So just like the example above, I told you that we helped double the rate of closure, which ultimately helped with their profits. And to make this as seamless as possible for the host, it's important that you do all the work and you take all the risk. It becomes essentially a no-brainer for the host company to work with you. And finally, make sure that when you put together this deal, that you demonstrate all of the benefits you're going to provide to the host company. Remember, in marketing, the key is to solve the other guy's problem to your advantage. In our next video, I'm going to be talking to you about the power of cross-promotion and how you can develop a fairly consistent stream of revenue by simply recommending other businesses' products and services. I'd like to thank you for joining me on today's video. Be sure to check in on my blog at myptpractice.blogspot.com. Until next time, this is Malton Schexnayder with the PT Practice Builder. I'll talk to you soon.